Hello friends, my name is Katie from Eternal Flame, and today I thought I'd do something just a little bit different and start this video off by doing a quick Amazon haul video of this item here, and then breaking into a plan with me video or flip through of my Hobonichi weeks for 2023. So if you're interested in hearing about one of my absolute most favorite things that I have purchased in 2023 from Amazon, as well as a flip through of my Hobonichi weeks, please stick around. Thank you. Alrighty friends, so before I get right into it, I did want to take a quick moment to thank you all so very much for taking the time to join me today. As always, I very much appreciate your engagement, so if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know by giving it a thumbs up and making sure you're subscribed. Alrighty, so I purchased this item from Amazon, and as always, I will do my best to leave it linked in the description box down below. What I've done is actually organized a lot of my items into Amazon storefronts. So I will probably link the wellness storefront down below, and this should be in it because it is, as mentioned, my absolute favorite item I've purchased in 2023 from Amazon. It is called the Tiny Sun, and it is a sunshine shaped pillow. I think it's gosh, I don't even know what they call it, but you can warm it up and then you kind of cuddle with it. So it's essentially string that all together, and that's what we have. It came so beautifully wrapped in this little canvas like drawstring bag that I think is actually really great quality and adds to my happiness levels and the value of this item for me. And it says, "I'm here to warm you up, ease your pain, and brighten your mood." So if you've been watching my videos, you know that I struggle a lot with a lot of things. One of those things is tremors, but also I have a lot of joint and bone pains, and then lately I've been having a lot of cramps, so I'm sure this is something that many of you guys can relate to. So I treated myself to this amazing sunshine pillow. What? I mean, look at this guy. And so it kind of looks like a lemon. It's got like these petal looking things. It is so soft. Let me see if I can bring this close so you can see really close up the quality. It's like this very plush fabric. It's got this beautiful, very happy, smiling, blushing face. I love the way it sits. Like I said, it's very weighted, so you can kind of hear all the beans in there. I think the purpose of this is, and I haven't tried it out yet, so don't hold me to it, but I believe that it's lavender scented, which is fantastic for stress relief, and when you're in pain, that can like not do anything but help, right? So you open this Velcro pocket here, and you pull out these beans. So I don't think they're beans, but they're these like little pellets, and I think they're lavender scented. So I'm gonna pull out a frame so that I can smell it and confirm, and yes, they are absolutely lavender scented. And you throw this in the microwave, heat it up, and shove it back in here so you can kind of see what it looks like. I really like it because it gives it like a very hefty weight, and they call it a cuddler. But I mean, guys, like, even if you don't use it for that purpose, look at this. This is just so cute. And then there's a card in here as well. There's nothing on the back, but like I said, I really love the thing. So let's see. Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here it is. Okay, Tiny Shiny Sun. The feelies. Okay, so it's a microwavable heating pad with important instructions. So here we go. I'm gonna read it to you, show it to you. And then, so step 1, remove inner pad before heating cycle. Only microwave inner heating pad, never not the exterior pillow. Do not allow your heating pad fabric to come in contact with any oil, grease, or food left behind in your microwave. Oh wow, obviously, but that's apparently probably not always obvious. Always place your heating pad on a clean, dry plate prior to placing it in your microwave. That's great advice. Make sure that the pad does not brush against the walls, yep, or the ceiling of the microwave while spinning. Do not overheat the pad. Start with 60 seconds. If the pad is not warm enough for you, add 30 seconds on the next cycle. And with some experimentation, you will get the temperature you desire. Do not submerge your heating pad in water. Only hand wash the exterior. So very great. I love this very detailed card and so much fun. Yeah, so glad to share that with you. Let's shift gears into the Hobonichi. Alrighty friends, so I don't really know where I left off last, so what we're going to do is just do a real quick recap of 2023 and do a quick flip through of the last few weeks. I guess after I do that, I plan on covering some of these items that I picked up from TJ Maxx, so just stationery items that I picked up in preparation for 2024 and my daily planning. So if you're interested in checking that out, please stick around for the end. Alrighty. So, just as a recap, this is my Hobonichi weeks for 2023, which is my everyday carry main planner that I love to share with you all, actually. This is one of my favorites. I have this cover, I think from Sakura Handcraft from Etsy that I picked up earlier in the year to prepare for 2023. I absolutely love this cover, so I just want to give you a closer look at the fabric. It is so soft. Typically, I have it in a cover-on-cover that keeps it nice and safe because obviously it's very light and susceptible to things, as I recently experienced is staining from explosions of my fountain pens, so definitely be aware of that and other things as well. So for today, to reduce on the glare, I decided to take off the cover and film this video. Already here, so I kept the pockets pretty basic and functional, I'd say. So I have a postcard here that I have ready to be sent for a while now. I just haven't had the opportunity to actually get over to the post office, but I really need to remind myself to do that tomorrow. I have a little Pikachu, I guess, what do you call this, Pokemon card that I actually got in one of those freebies from one of these cereal boxes that we got. But Pikachu used to be one of my favorites, and it seemed to be a holo, which was something that my brother and I used to trade for and hope for when we used to have my parents, I would say probably back in the day, buy us those packets, like the mystery packets. We would hope for the holos, like those were considered, I guess, rare. They're probably not rare anymore, especially since I got this in a random cereal box, but it just had that special meaning for me. Alrighty, so I got this Hobonichi weeks for 2023 and then picked up this beautiful die cut that says work your butt off here with this, I guess, peach, while I was at Go Wild when I met this sweet girl that worked for Bloom Daily Planner. And so I love that it reminds me of my very first experience at Go Wild in 2023 in Washington. And it just so happens that I, in this past year, had the great opportunity to do a temporary assignment with work in Washington, D.C. as well. So I was definitely working my butt off during that time. And now we are actually looking to move back down in that area. So that's kind of what I've been up to, and I've been super busy, so hoping to get this out sometime this week. So I do apologize for the inconsistency of my videos, but it's the story that you've probably heard for a while now because I'm also in grad school and working. But anyways, so just to cover, I added this energy sticker here to remind me to keep up the energy and hard work. And I love this little affirmations card, I guess you would call it. I believe, please correct me if I'm wrong. And it says you can change the world. And I actually got this at Go Wild as well. You can see that here, and it's an Erin Condren product. So it's beautifully foiled, and I like to keep it here if it's perfectly in the front of my Hobonichi weeks. As many of you already know, my word of the year was apicus, which means full of sunshine. To me, it's Latin for something related to sunshine. And the meaning for me is to remind myself, similar to my pillow, is to, in times of sadness and darkness, to remind myself to be the sunshine that other people need in my life and to be full of sunshine and happy. And so this is also something that speaks to me that I actually got at Go Wild in 2023 as one of the, I guess, giveaways outside of someone's door. So sweet and so grateful for. But it really speaks to me. I love the bright orange colors and also the phrase that you can change the world, because that's something that definitely drives everything that I do. It's part of the reason that I'm here on YouTube sharing my videos with you all, is because I want to spread the positivity and inspire others through I guess this YouTube channel. So that's kind of really, really important to me. And then another thing I have here randomly are these affirmation or like not affirmation cards, I guess these cards from Katie Daisy that I picked up while in Washington, D.C. last. I love the artwork. I find it so inspiring, and I definitely need this reminder to breathe deep. Alrighty, so now that we've covered that, I'll just kind of flip through very quickly to my monthlies so you can kind of see how I pulled them together using some of my sticky club stickers, my washi tape, and things like that. Some things that have like meaning to me, for example, and then how it looks like when it doesn't have anything here. Okay. So I wanted to also do a quick flip through of some of the earlier months in 2023 so you can see how basic it was until like I went wild in these later weeks here. So let's see if I can pull that out. I do apologize for the lighting. It is way after work. I am so grateful that because of the seasons, the light or the sunlight stays up much longer, so it gives me the opportunity to film after work. But you can see I went all wild here on the 20th week to celebrate my trip to Bogota, Colombia. And over here, this was also a very wild and proud moment for me. This was actually the 24th week, and I just went crazy with the inspiration that I drew from my sticky club stickers that are kind of celestial fairy themed here, as you can see, and paired it with my absolute favorite of all time Simply Gilded subscription boxes. I think it was called Pastel Ink. I don't remember what month it was, but it was rather recent, and so I found a way to kind of marry the two themes together to pull together this like mess of a spread that I actually really am proud of. So I just wanted to do a direct comparison of December of 2022 to where I found myself now, just like halfway through the year. So it's really interesting to kind of see how you evolve and your style evolves and things like that over time. So it'd be really interesting to see a comparison between like 2022 and 2023. Great. So that takes us to this 25th week here that I'm so excited to share with you all, but I'm going to share a lot of these struggles, I guess, with you all as well. So I drew inspiration from this spread for the 25th week from these Pusheen stickers that I think, according from Sticky Club, that I think it's from 2021. I'm pretty sure that I picked this up during a haul when I was working with them from one of the past packs, and just I love, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I absolutely love kittens, and I have two of my own. One who's rather fat. Her name is Sophie, and she's like this beautiful dark gray. She has swirls, but she's a little chunk. And so I drew the most inspiration from this one sticker that I like to use to, like, I like to pick one sticker that's my favorite that will anchor my spreads. And in this case, it was this one down here. And so sad but good news, I drew inspiration from this moment because I've actually been not feeling so well, which is actually what prompted the purchase of that sunshine pillow to bring some positivity in like difficult times, but also it's a heating pad to help with some of the pain. And so this sloth thingy here, this blob on the couch, reminds me actually a lot of myself and how I've been feeling and how I've been acting, I guess, and not really moving from the couch. But my dear kitty Sophie, who is the sweetest, always keeps me company. Also my puppy Bailey as well. But my kitty Sophie is like a best friend, and she likes to cuddle up against me when we sleep on the couch. My couch is not pink, but you know. And then I also didn't realize that there's two kittens, a bird, and a snoozing bear. I do apologize for the sound. That is the beauty of living in New York City. So this is my anchor sticker and really spoke to me. What I was really glad to be able to have done is also pair these stickers with my Miss Maker Happy Planner sticker book, which I've been absolutely loving and dying to find a way to use. I'll be really honest with you all, since I started grad school in January of 2022, I haven't had the opportunity to do a lot of the things that I love, which includes crafting. And so I used to do all of the things, right? Like I used to make coasters as a way to spread positivity. by sharing and gifting them to people. I used to also crochet and sew gifts for my friends who are having babies and things like that. And I had to take a break because of grad school. I just didn't have much time in my schedule and had to prioritize. And so I bought this sticker book on clearance at Joann, as you can see here, and really was dying to use it, but had no reason to because I haven't had the opportunity to actually craft. So I really used this sticker here that says, "I craft so hard, I sweat glitter." I thought that was so freaking funny. And it's spoiled and it matched, I feel like, the color scheme pretty well here when it comes to the Pusheen stickers from Sticky Club. And I used it as motivation to start sewing and crocheting again. I will say I haven't sewn, so hopefully maybe sometime later this week or into the following week I will sew some blankets for my friends whose children are like months old now, maybe like 5. They're back from paternity leave and I have yet to finish their gift. So definitely need to get on that. So hopefully this will still continue to inspire me into the following week. Over here, I will say one win that I'm really excited about is that I actually went out to Michael's and purchased, and actually Hobby Lobby, purchased some yarn to make a birthday gift for a friend. And so I'm really proud of myself for doing that. I cranked it out in like 2 days, which is unbelievable. And it came out okay. I mean, if I'm being really honest, it's not that impressive. I would love to share it with you all, but it is a gift for a friend, so I don't want to spoil the gift. But it just so happened that this sticker sheet, the Pusheen sticker sheet, had a ball of yarn, I guess related to kitties loving yarn, and so I used that there to mark my accomplishment and kind of like give myself an attaboy. Kind of like when you're a kid, and I don't know if you guys had this, but when I was when I had piano lessons on the weekend, my teacher used to, I guess, kind of bribe me or reward me for practicing by giving me a sticker that I got to pick from a sticker sheet. And so that's why, part of the reason I love stickers, my dad used to also buy me sticker sheets, like it's a whole thing. I'm sure we all have those stories. But yeah, so I have that here. And yeah, that's basically it. I did draw also inspiration from these 2 stickers that were very meaningful to me as well. I was hoping that this would actually inspire me to spend some time on our day off to build a, I guess, a blanket fort or tent with my beloved pets like Sophie, and just chill that day. And I think we kind of did, maybe not necessarily like intentionally building a massive fort, but I definitely spent a lot of time under my sheets with them. And then over here, this actually reminds me a lot of our dogs and going to our in-laws, because they all lay on their massive king-size bed, and there's like they're all these like massive dogs too. So of course these are kittens and not dogs, but there's 3 of them, so it's kind of interpreting it in that way. Anyways, long story short, I really enjoyed putting this spread together. I think it's just really fun to find ways to use some of your favorite stickers that speak to you, and then find inspiration in how those stickers relate to your life. And so that's kind of what I've done. It's kind of a stretch sometimes. I don't know, like, that doesn't happen every week, but I do try. I mean, like this one with this milk and honey or something, like that's not really, but still really cute, you know. So when I do have the opportunity to draw inspiration for my daily activities, whether good or bad, I do appreciate it. And yeah, I don't know. That's basically all I have for this pretty lengthy flip through, honestly. And I will now switch gears into talking about some of my new fun stationery items. Alright, so I love going to TJ Maxx for stationery items. Like I don't even know. There have been times where I found Tombow brush pen sets there, but I was like, I have way too many at home. So definitely check them out. I think a lot of times it's like King Art brand, which I haven't tried because I have way too many. But anyways, this last few times I came back with these 2 items that I'm pretty happy about. This was wrapped, and so I didn't know what to expect. But overall I'm very happy with it. And then this one was also wrapped, but you can kind of see what the inside looks like. So this is a, I guess, desk planner. Let's see if I can find what the brand is for this. Orange Circle Studio, which is probably pretty common for TJ Maxx's. You might be able to find it around you. I actually don't remember how much this cost, but I want to say they were both less than $10 each, but maybe around like a little bit over $5 ish. And so this one starts July 31st into 2024, and it basically does Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Monday start, which I actually didn't realize. I should have checked that, which is great because I love Monday start. And it has like a hydration tracker down here, if you can see. So these little drops that I can just fill in as I go. It has some goals, so like a habit tracker of sorts here with just 3 things: a priority task list, a note section, and then a look ahead for that month, or look behind and then look ahead as well. I don't know, this is July. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, so looking at the month prior and then the month that you're currently in. Right, so super excited about this. I would imagine that you can just tear this off. Paper wise, it looks like there will probably be some ghosting, but you won't have to worry about it because it's just rip and go. So super excited. What I like to do with this is actually use setups like this to set up like pre-plan for my planner videos and things like that, because I have multiple planners. So if I could dump everything down here and then translate it to the appropriate planner afterwards, it definitely helps for like my, I guess, mental organization process. So this one says today's big plans, a daily planner for getting everything done. I don't actually know what the brand is. Maybe it's on the inside. I don't see a brand. So it opens up here and then it has this quote. It says, "Don't put off tomorrow what can be enjoyed today," by Josh Billings. And then it just has a bunch of these sheets, I don't know how many, with check boxes here. It says today, things to do, don't forget the date here. And then it says, did you get it all done? If yes, then treat yourself. No, don't worry, you can do it. Which is really great. I actually didn't read this option down here. And so anyways, really looking forward to this. I like this really faint like stamp looking thing here. It says get it done. It has, oh my goodness, I cannot wait to get out of here. This is like one of the most annoying things about living in New York City. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this quick flip through slash haul slash TJ Maxx haul video. And like I mentioned, if you did, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye everyone.